DUI is what I call an opinion crime. The officer essentially, at a trial, the officer takes the witness stand and says, this is what I observed, this is what I saw, and essentially the officer says, in my opinion, your client was under the influence of alcohol to the extent his normal faculties were impaired. I did the field sobriety test and I listened to him talk or whatever it might be, and in my opinion, his faculties were impaired, which is the ultimate legal question that the jury has to determine. Were you under the influence to the extent your normal faculties were impaired? So essentially, the officer gets to say whether he thinks your client is guilty or not guilty, whereas in any non-DUI case, whether it's a robbery, a petty theft, a murder, whatever it might be, the officer is not allowed to offer his opinion about the guilt or innocence of the defendant. The officer can say, I did an investigation and I interviewed witnesses and I looked at evidence and blah, 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 whatever it might be, but the officer can't say, I think your client is the one who committed the robbery. The jury has to make that conclusion based on the evidence that's presented, but in a DUI case, it's an opinion.